Mahatma Gandhi said, an ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Gandhiji led by example. Even while encouraging others to follow non-violence and lead a life of simplicity, he made sure he practiced it first. This was what inspired his followers and continue to do so even today. Today, I have Mr. Sham Sundar Murthy with me, who follows Gandhiji's principles of practice what you preach. Welcome, Murthy sir. Murthy sir is a
Thank you.
graduate who started practicing yoga in 2010. And 4 years later, in 2014, he started teaching yoga. Since then, he has been teaching yoga in schools, health centers, also taking individual classes at home while also doing a corporate job. So, sir, the one job that we have also gets overwhelming sometimes. How difficult is it to manage two career paths together?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for. Hello. Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Uh, According to me, yoga is not a job actually. This is my passion actually. Due to my personal practice, I started yoga. After that, some gurus tell me that you can teach to others also. You can share your knowledge to others and you can improve others' health also. So that I started teaching yoga. Day by getting some references through one client to other client. Like that, I increased teaching classes more than this thing. And earlier, I used to teach only for students. I started teaching yoga in schools, like summer camps. In summer camps, I used to teach to children's like Smarana Yoga, three classes daily, 2 to 4 classes. That is the thing actually. Yoga is not a job. This is a one self practice. Same thing I am sharing to others and I am transferring my knowledge to others. That is the thing. It is not a job as per my knowledge.
That is true. That is true. Yoga is definitely. But like when I was researching about yoga, I realized there are many forms of yoga. I always knew only one yoga, the Ramdev Baba yoga. I knew only him bachpan se. So like, what are these different yoga styles and how different are they from one another?
Actually, yoga there are they defined in 4 types. This is pre-classical, classical, post-classical, and modern yoga. Means pre-classical means that is before Vedas. Example Mahabharata. In Mahabharata we have 18 chapters. Each chapter is a one yoga, like Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga. Generally, yoga means unit means uniting means union the body, mind, and soul. Same thing, everything is yoga. For example, you are doing one work, any work without any means you're doing work with more concentration. That is yoga. That is come from other gurus or anything. Means you are praying to God with consciousness. That is bhakti yoga and jnana yoga. Like that, yoga in every part there is a yoga. In before means 5,000 years back, this Vedas and Mahabharata introduced us yoga. After that, in classical means around 500 years ago, means around 2,000 years ago, sage Patanjali introduced the Ashtanga Yoga, that is 8 limbs. In that, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. If you want to reach God, means if you want to go to moksha, you have to uh, follow the 8 steps. Yama Niyama means self discipline and social discipline. आप खुद कैसा रहना, सोसाइटी में कैसा रहना, फर्स्ट वो सीख के तो then you can go to asanas, pranayama, pratyahara, like that. That is Patanjali yoga. After Patanjali, so many kings and sages adapted his Patanjali's base. They created some Rajvani's body, mind, and soul. After that, this is modern yoga. In modern yoga, in around 18,000 or 19,000, year 19,000, our some gurus went to Western countries and they introduced yoga to other countries. After that, some gurus, as per the main yoga is Hatha Yoga. Modern days, so many people is practicing is Hatha Yoga. Base is Hatha Yoga. With that base of Hatha Yoga, they introduce so many yogas like Ashtanga Yoga, Vinyasa Yoga, Power Yoga, Bikram Yoga, Iyengar Yoga. Like that, they describes their style as a yoga. But the base is Hatha Yoga. Hatha means self discipline and self control, self regiment. That is Hatha Yoga. These are the four types of yogas. Now we are practicing this Hatha Yoga and this Ashtanga Yoga with different kinds like Power Yoga, Vinyasa Yoga, like that. These are the kind of yogas. But yoga means union. Generally, yoga दूसरा से सीखना नहीं मीन्स लाइक सर्टिफिकेशंस लाइक टीचिंग नहीं गुरु परंपरा से हम लोग सीखना पड़ता है दैट इज द मेन काइंड्स ऑफ योगा
Wow, sir, I had no idea. I mean, all these terms are so similar and like familiar, but I didn't know that there's so many kinds of yoga. Wow, this is amazing. So, like, can anyone who is passionate about yoga, can they start teaching, or do they need to study or do some course or certification for that?
as per nowadays as per modern culture you need to qualify some certifications and you need to know the basics of yoga what is basics of yoga who should practice which asana who should not practice asana pranayama like that you should know the basic knowledge same thing some universities offering diplomas postgraduate diplomas and PG diploma like that. There are so many courses. You should attend any one of courses to know the basics of yoga. Then only you can teach to someone. That is the thing. We have so many universities offering different kind of courses like BS graduation in yoga, diploma in yoga, like that. Even private institutions also they are offering certification, 100-hour certification, 200-hour certification, like that. There are so many. Whoever want to teach yoga, they should qualify minimum base of knowledge of yoga and the certification also.
Okay, and how long does it take to complete all these, or it depends on the institute you are?
6 months, minimum 3 months.
Okay.
Minimum 3 months. Minimum 3 months depends on 1 year course is there, 2 years course is there. Basic course is minimum 3 months. In 3 months they will teach basics and then you can practice your own self. Then you can teach to others.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Uh, what are the benefits of doing yoga for students, in particularly for students?
Yeah, yeah. This is mainly very useful for students. While a bacha means while you are in young, you should start practicing yoga. Generally, for practice yoga, ideal age is 8. From 8 years to you can start practice yoga because before 8 also some people trying to start their children practice karana but up to 8 years their body already flexible है उन लोग एक दैवत्व बोल के रहता है every kid is unique and every child is a divine बोल के रहते हैं ना generally उसके लिए up to 8 years need not to practice any yoga after 8 years you can start yoga mainly for students they want to improve concentration they can improve their memory power with there are so many benefits for students see for their concentration power for their memory power and for their physical health mental health there are so many asanas pranayamas in this yoga they can practice daily half an hour to 45 minutes or 1 hour which is very helpful for physical and mental health in that we will show some asanas and pranayamas to help their regular practice very useful from 8 years you can start yoga. 8 years से जो भी बच्चा है ना, or girl or boy, they can start yoga, practicing yoga. It is very useful. Instead of physical activities like sports also is good, but is sports only for physical health. Yoga is for mental, physical, and spiritual. In general, I will give two examples. Difference between yoga and exercise. In exercise only muscle power increase होता है and उन लोग physically tried होता है, physically fit होता है. But in yoga, in each asana, while performing asana, you should concentrate on your breathing so that आपका physically benefit होता है, mentally भी आपको concentration power increase होता है. So physically and mentally practice अच्छा रहे तो automatic spiritual knowledge means spiritually भी आपका mind develop हो जाता है. ये तीनों का union रहता है yoga में. That is the main difference. For that, I will show 2-3 asanas and pranayama to help children. Anytime they can practice one asana, that is called Vajrasana. So after having meal also, you can practice this Vajrasana. Vajrasana name itself Vajra means diamond. You can practice anytime. That is the main good asana for all students. That will increase your memory power. In our body, there is a nerve called Vajranadi. While if you perform your Vajrasana, that Vajranadi will strengthen and you will increase your digestion power and you will increase your backbone power, flexibility, as well as it will increase your memory power, concentration power also. That is one asana, and 2-3 asanas are there. I will just show you. First, we are going to practice Vajrasana. So Vajrasana, so like this. First, fold your right leg and keep it back, and then left leg, keep it back. Sit on your heels. Your feet should be V-shaped. Just touch your big toes like this. Keep back straight. You can sit any time in this asana. In this asana, your back becomes straight and it will increase your digestion power and it will increase your concentration. You will get more blood circulation to your brain. You can sit any time. Initially, you may get some difficult at ankle position. You just keep some cushion and you can practice. You can sit any time. Depends on your patience. This is called Vajrasana. Next, we are going to practice Padmasana. Spread your legs. First, keep your right foot on left thigh, left foot on right thigh. This is Yoga Mudra. You can sit like this. With this asana, this is called lotus pose, Padmasana. You will get purity like lotus. This is meditation posture. You can sit a long time in this posture for meditation. Initially, you may get difficult with both the legs. You can start with one leg. This is Ardha Padmasana. Day by day, you can practice with both the legs. Now we are going to practice Surya Namaskar. Just observe me once. 1, 2, bend back. 3, bend forward. Slowly. 2, slowly. 4, take your right leg back to forward. 5, take another back. Just plank pose. 6, bend your knees, chest, chin. 7, raise your chest. 8, raise your hip. 9, take right leg forward. Stand, join both the legs. 11, up and back, and 12. We are going to practice Tapasana, Vrikshasana, tree pose. Stand erect. Legs together. Keep your right leg on left thigh. Raise your hands. Look straight. Chin the leg. In this Vrikshasana, initially you can take support of wall or anything. Try to practice up to 1 minute each leg. It is very useful for students. It will increase your bone strength and it will increase your concentration power. After getting the position, just look straight, concentrate on one object so that you will increase your concentration power.